I want you to understand something. That the bigger your dream is, the harder it's going to be for you to get up. The bigger your dream is, the harder it is for them to see you. The bigger your dream is, the harder you're going to have to fight to keep friends around you. Let me tell you something. People can't see your greatness because they don't want to. But I'm here to bring out your greatness. I'm here to tell you that the higher you go, the more people will hate you for being high. The more you achieve is the more people will hate you for achieving, but you cannot stop. You cannot give up. You cannot stop moving forward. It is yours to move in, and you have to plant better. You have to dominate. This is your life. This is your world. This is your grind. Grind! Let me tell you something. The harder you work, the harder it's going to be for you to get up. The more you chase your dreams, the more you distance yourself from them. They won't like that, but you will.
He taught me how to speak. He said, I will next year be a millionaire. He said this last year in October.
I did.
He said it.
I sure did.
And with him saying it, I believe it. Look at him right now. And so now that's teaching me to speak what I want.
Hey, come on back in your seats. Come on back in your seats. Let's get it. I got all the ladies and the gentlemen. Y'all liking it so far? Yes. What I am going to do is I am going to paste every now and then what I am talking about in there for you note takers. Anyone taking digital notes? Okay, everyone here is an administrative professional, so you are taking the tablet notes. Send a picture if you want and send it to these people. All right, let's go. Number 3. Don't sell your product too early to an audience that is not ready for it. Don't sell your product too early for an audience that's not ready for it. Do not sell your product too early to an audience that's not ready for it. Who has ever seen the iPad? Pretty cool, right? Even if you are an Android user, you still recognize it's pretty cool. Who has seen another tablet that is not an iPad? Even if you're an Apple user, it's still pretty cool, right? It's not your preference, but you do not deny that you're not in the Stone Age. Is this fair? It's not your cup of tea, but that technology is pretty cool. Who remembers the Palm Pilot? Was that pretty cool? Yes. Did it take off? No. Exactly. Okay, did you see that? I walked you right to it. Everyone admits the Palm Pilot was pretty cool. If you don't know what the Palm Pilot was, it was the first tablet that you can actually write on. It had a stylus. In fact, I never even heard of the word stylus until the Palm Pilot. I'm not even sure if that word was even in the dictionary. It could have been, but the first time I heard it was the style. I remember people were losing their stylus. They would write over it and stuff like this, but no one was ready for it. We are totally ready for devices with no keypads. Remember, the iPhone was the first phone that got rid of the keypad completely. Got rid of buttons. Just had one button. Do you remember how people lost their minds? I was one of them. You was too. Who was one of them? I was one of them.
I rejected it.
Like, man, I'm not finna do that, man. I'm finna stick with my Evo Shift. My Evo Shift, literally what I had at the time. My Evo Shift got this keypad, man. I text, man. Yeah, oh, Lord, have mercy. And, right? The iPad, I mean, the iPhone. When you introduce things to a product, when you introduce products to people, you want to make sure that they can handle that product. You don't want to give, virtual reality is in this right now. Virtual reality is going to take over the world. It's just too, who among you has seen someone play in virtual reality? I've never seen it in my life. I know it, no, I mean in person. Okay, you're weird. Okay, So you're in person.
Yeah, like when you go to the malls.
I mean an individual person.
Oh no, I've watched them play it like at the little stations of the mall.
So watch this. Who has seen someone play with a game console? PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's everywhere, isn't it? Mm. Have you seen virtual reality game consoles yet?
No.
Or somebody walking around with some glasses? It happens. You see it on TV and blogs and stuff. We're in the phase of virtual reality to where it's been introduced and people are not ready for it.
Dave and Buster's had one.
Dave and Buster's had one.
Dave and Buster's.
For commercial use is what you would call that.
Okay.
You get it? Yes, ma'am.
How do you know when people are ready? So like, how did Apple know that people were ready?
How does Apple know that people are ready? They poll their audience. Let me tell you the brilliance that Steve Jobs did with the iPhone. He only made it available to AT&T. She obviously has AT&T. Okay. Obviously has AT&T. Remember, iPhone, and if you didn't have the iPhone, if you didn't have AT&T, you couldn't even get the iPhone. It was for like the iPhone 1 and the 2. You couldn't even get it. What he did, well, not only did he poll his audience, he created a new product and he created a buzz for it. There's two things. You poll your audience and you create FOMO. Everybody write down FOMO, F-O-M-O. F-O-M-O, fear of missing out. Oh, come on. I need some note takers online. This was a brilliant question you asked, Michelle. Brilliant question. You got a question too? Brilliant question. How do I know my audience is ready? You either poll them or you create fear of missing out. Does AT&T have every phone in the world? When the iPhone came out, I didn't get the iPhone until iPhone 4, so I was years in. The iPhone came out, actually, I got the iPhone 4 for free. That means they were on iPhone 5S's. So when I got the iPhone, it was actually 5S.
No, it was 4S.
4S, okay. And they were giving away the iPhone 4s for free.
You want to be with Sprint?
I'm with Sprint, yeah. Yeah, I'm with Sprint. I'm with Sprint, so I didn't get into them. But the creating the fear of missing out, Jerome, because I know he's online, right? Creating the fear of missing out. Allow for the iPhone to be a new product that was new to the world that didn't have a bad ending. Since it was only with AT&T, it created the buzz. I don't want that. I don't want that. And the same people say I don't want that. As soon as it got in there, well, let me go ahead and get it there. Let's have Verizon now. You know that's how it works, right? I don't like that song. That song is stupid. I like this song. Really? I like this song too now. Come on. It's happened to all of us. It's happened to all of it. It's happened to all of it. Because your fear of missing out was, oh, it's popular. I don't want to miss out of being in the in crowd. This is now conversation I can have over a cup of coffee. And I don't want to drink a cup of coffee alone. How much does your product put people in community with you? And put people in community with other people? Harley Davidson people hang with Harley Davidson people. Right? You want to get that. Now, these are my favorite parts here. Okay, DJ, oh, favorite. He said favorite. I'll be taking notes every time he say stuff like that. All right. You know he ain't, if I get a new app and talk about it, he gonna download it and figure it out later. That's actually a good thing. That's actually, let's clap for him. That's actually a good thing. That's actually leadership. Commit and figure it out later. That's how you make money. The first time a celebrity asked me to coach, I was like, yep, I got it. You know what to do? Sure do. Sure do. Read me your 16-digit credit card number, left to right, 4 digits at a time. When do we start? Let me get this book. I've had keynotes that I have done for major organizations, and they give you what you're going to talk. Well, not what you're going to talk about, but your area of focus. Man, I don't know nothing about that, but I'm a bad motor scooter. And I literally will read a book on some subject like that and then put in a keynote proposal. Think I'm lying. You gotta commit now and figure it out later. You understand? Takes me number 8 hours to listen to a book on Audible. Put it on two speed, now I got it at 4 hours. I saw the presentation. 4 hours later, I'm submitting it now. I now know enough to talk about this subject.
You only need 1 hour more of knowledge to be an expert anyway.
Wow. That's yeah. Listen, I don't need to know what the experts know. I just need to know more than you. As long as I know more than you, I can continue to teach you. Well, I'm sorry. I don't need to know what the experts know. I just need to know more than you. As long as I know more than you, I can continue to teach you. That's all facts.
I don't need to outrun the bear. I need to outrun you.
That's it. While the bear eating you up, I'm safe. I'm safe. Girl, I sure miss you. I'm safe.
Somebody said repeat what Deanna said, but it was actually Grace that said it.
Tell her what you said, Grace.
Oh, I said, it's just like, I don't need to outrun the bear. I just need to outrun you.
Yeah. I don't need to outrun the bear. I just need to outrun you. But think about that. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to know everything. I speak 400 times a year. You don't have to know everything. All you have to know is more than the crowd. It puts you in the expert position. I'm trying to help somebody today. As long as I know more than you, I can continue to teach you. There's a true story. College student. Professor wasn't in the class. Class was full. Guy jumps up from the front, picks up the book, starts teaching. The students got quiet. Wow. Professor's pretty young. He must be smart. No problem. Next week they come in, students are teaching class. Come in, students are teaching class. They didn't find out until final exam that was not the professor.
That would be what you did, huh?
No, I did not, but I would. The professor, the student, their peer, actually taught them all 16 weeks and gave them the final exam. It wasn't until that the student had to put in the grades that they discovered he was just a student. And I asked him, well, how did you know the subject? And it was some crazy subject, like it was some crazy science subject in college. How did you know the subject? And his response, and I quote, I read the chapter the week before. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to be rich? Be a week ahead of people.
Wish I had some shouting.
We need to get that app. Be a week ahead of people. That's it. That's it. That is all. That's all. I lost 2 chess matches yesterday, and I'm very good at chess. This guy was better. He was 3 moves ahead of me in both games. I could not compensate for his 3 moves ahead of me. Both games, he was 3 moves ahead of me. It was very irritating. I'm still talking about it today. I hate losing. I dropped the F-bomb. Yeah, let me tell you, I know you love me and you don't think I cuss. You watch me lose. I effing hate losing. I was very upset. He don't even know I am going home to practice. I will see him again. He was in order to defeat me, he only had to be 3 moves ahead of me. That's it. He didn't have to be the best in the world. He had to be ahead of me. See it? She got it. I got you. He didn't have to be the best in the world. He had to be ahead of me. That's it. If you're going to make $100,000, just be a week ahead of people. This has to be helpful. Go ahead. You got a question.
Once you get a week ahead of people, how do you stay a week ahead of people?
By reading a week ahead again. That's it. You just do it again. Because you know why? You know why I can tell you, if you're a week ahead of people, I want to tell you to get 2 weeks ahead of people. But if you never get 2 weeks ahead of people, if you continue to do the same thing over and over, you will still get to 6 figures, because 6 figures is slightly above average. Average is $54,000. Average. You know what average means, right? This is mediocre. This is regular. An average cup of coffee at the average temperature. Okay. I don't like warm coffee.
No, I'm the odd one.
It's not. Oh, you like lukewarm, but average is lukewarm. Do you understand that average is? Y'all have glamorized this average thing. Average is disgusting. It is. It is. But I'm telling you, poor people, you love this average thing. You love it. It is disgusting.
So it's not failing, it's passing.
It ain't even passing. It's average. It's average. You do know they won't let average nurses get out the class.
Okay.
You have to score like an 85. You can't get a 70.
I hope not.
Yeah, now that you think about it.
Hold on.
You want a nurse that scored a 70? You understand? Average.
Take my blood. What was your average?
Yeah. The reason you will still win by staying a week ahead of people is because the average person won't be a week ahead of themselves. Average is getting by. Law is correct. The reason why you can stay, the reason why you will still win, I'm using air quotes, because you're going to win compared to them, which is a victory for many people. Victory for many people is as long as I'm better than them, I'm all right. This is why they get mad at you when you have a goal. They get mad at you when you start changing. You know what, Deanna? I know you changing and all, but you ain't got to change like that. What does that even mean? I do have to change like that because I changed.
I miss the old you.
They missed the old you they were a week ahead of. You violated the friendship agreement when you got a week ahead of them. You get it right now. I mean, honestly, I want all of you to evaluate your personal relationship. And siblings do this better than anybody. Actually, siblings and siblings. I'm looking for a word. Sibling and religious members of the same religion and the same congregation. But you know why? Because when you join a religion, I don't want to say church because that Christianizes it. When you join a religion, you're normally there since a kid. And the reason they won't let you change or won't let you lead, because they remember 6-year-old you. And their position in the hierarchy has always been wiser than you. Now you done went off to college and got wiser than them. They can't handle that. So in order for you to be heard, you have to leave. Was that inaccurate? Was that? Oh, okay, that was accurate. Okay, go ahead.
Dr. Clark says average people compare themselves to the bottom. Where is it? Where's the lie?
So Dr. Shannon Clark is online. She says average people compare themselves to the bottom. That is correct. So don't be average. The reason why you can get to six figures, six figures is barely above average. It's barely above average. It really is. It's barely above average. It's barely above average. It really is. It is. It's barely above average. It just is. But this is why you could be successful. This is why you could be successful as a mediocre lawyer, because you went to school and got barely above average. And now you represent average people. You now represent average people and they pay you. You get it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here's my favorite part. You can take notes now. Okay, all right. My favorite part. My favorite part. Figure out how to get to $100,000 a year. That's number 4. I'm going to give you 4, 5, 6, and 7. Back to back. Everybody got to figure out how to get $100,000 a year? That's number 4. I'm finna bless Grace and Tempest with this. I know it for sure. All right. Figure out how to get to $100,000 a year. Number 4. Number 5. Figure out how to get $100,000 a month.
Okay.
Law, this is for you. Figure out how to get to $100,000 a week. That's number 6. And then figure out how to get to $100,000 a day. That's how y'all should be thinking.
Okay.
You should not be thinking any other way.
I'm ready for A, B, C.
All right. She wants the meat inside of those. But I sure will. I will give you the meat. It would be the same. Well, yeah, we'll work it out. If you want, all of y'all been trying to get to $100,000 a year, and you're like, whew, that's it, I made it. And you never thought about $100,000 a month, and then a week, and then a day. My team has no idea. Y'all have no idea that Monday I am totally changing the sales standard. You have no idea. It's already written down. It's written down. In fact, I'll help you out. It was written down at 8:48 this morning. So I do apologize. Yeah, no, she don't even know it. Because I'm coming after schedulers too. Yes. Okay? Stop thinking about $100,000 a year only. Go from year to month to week to day. Now, let's put these A, B, C, and D's in there for Michelle. There she goes. She's like, yes. And for the blueprints. It is far easier for you to put 1 0 at the end of a number than to go through the ones places all the way up to that number. If you don't understand what that means, it is easier. That is prosperity calling. It's prosperity calling. It is easier for you to go from 1, right? Easier for you to go to 1 to 10 if you just put a 0 after the 1. Do you understand this? But there's a ones place. You make it a tens place by adding a 0. Do you understand that? Or you can go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. That's how you need to think about finances. Wherever you are in dollar amount right now, don't try to go up in numbers, go right in numbers. Okay. Don't go up. That's a different mindset.
Don't go up.
Don't go up in numbers. Go right in numbers. Those are two different mindsets. When you go right in numbers, if you make $10,000 a year right now, Grace, if I put $10,000 and I put a zero, now you say something like, all right, now how do I do that? And you start building systems. When you go from, look at all this effort, 10,000 to 100,000, that's easy. Then you go, all right, so I get to 10,000, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to 15,000. Now we get to 20,000. And you start setting what Dr. Shannon Clark calls bottom viewpoints. She just said that. You start setting mediocre goals and you put mediocre energy into them. And you're walking your you're walking your way to mediocrity in a mediocre manner and convincing yourself this mediocrity goal you have is a rich goal. $100,000 is mediocrity. It is. It is. I've paid out over $100,000 in commissions this year. Easily. A couple of times. Really have. A couple of times. Now think about that. Think about being the guy writing checks for hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm trying to put you in a different mindset. Think about that. Think about sitting in my position and knowing that you have written out hundreds of thousands of dollars in commissions this year. So would I think $100,000 is hard to get to? What's better for you, to get to $100,000 or say, let me put a zero on that and be like Antonio and write out $100,000 checks? It puts you in a different mindset. In a different tax bracket. All right. You ready? You ready? All right. Good. So let's do it this way. Y'all try to bunch in a little bit. We're gonna get y'all. Let's do it this way. If you want to make $100,000 a year, would you like to know what to do?
Yes.
Who wants to know what to do with $100,000 a year? How to get there? Okay, just for backing up. What's 4, 5, 6, and 7?
Make $100,000 in a year, a month, a week, and a day.
All right, now give me that $100,000. Give it all to me. Give it all to me.
Figure out how to get $100,000 a year.
Now keep saying that over and over.
Figure out how to get $100,000 a month.
There you go. It just sounds better when you say it that way.
Figure out how to get $100,000 in a week.
Figure out how to get $100,000 a day. I have written a couple of $100,000 in commissions this year. Checks. Period. So do I think $100,000 to get to is hard?
No.
I've paid out. Like, understand this much. I have paid out your lifetime goal. Your mindset's in the wrong place. Just think about that for a moment. I just want you to understand your mindset's in the wrong place. It is easier to put a 0 after the 1. That gives you 10. Than to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. That's a lot of energy. When you think, let me just put a 0. Now it puts you in a different mindset and you start creating systems to get to that 10. Let's try it again. After the 10, I put a 0. 100. All right, woo, man, I made $100. I made $100 in a month. Someone like me is going to say, now how can I make $100 in a what? In a week. Oh man, I made $100 a week. Then I'm going to say, man, I need to make $100 in a day. Now I make $100 a day. Now I got different problems. I have marketing problems. I have production problems. Because success will reveal your failures. The better you get, the more holes you'll find in your foundation. But getting the success leads you to successful problems. And the more you address these problems, is the more you become rich. I'm rich. I'm working on wealthy. Rich. I'm sitting in a room yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna do it anyway. I was sitting in a room yesterday. I was on okay, I don't want to say where I was. I don't want to say where I was because somebody may see that video. So I want to say where I was. I was sitting in a room yesterday at one of the tallest buildings in Houston. Exclusive, member-only type building with a bunch of people who make six figures or more. A couple of people in there were 7, 8, and 9. There were 13 of us. I learned a lot of things in this room. Would you like to know how to make some real money?
Yes.
All right. There was a guy there was a guy who thought he was the oldest person in the room. He was not. He was actually tied for it. But he kept talking as if he's the wisest person in the room. I'm not saying anything. I have nothing to say. I was already late anyway, so I didn't need something to say. I was late because I was looking at a real estate property in a place that only had 14 houses, and the house is listed for $788,000. And the gentleman I was with, was making the offer on that house. And it's sitting right over a river in Houston. So we get there late, and immediately I noticed, because I'm looking in the room, real power is felt, not seen. This guy's seen way too much. He's talking too much. That's all he's doing. He's talking. He has no power. Immediately. So the guy who's the oldest in the room, he talks. He's cutting everybody off and he's talking, and he's saying all his accolades. Ladies and gentlemen, let me help you out. If you want to make some money, stop talking about yourself. I'm dead serious. If come here real quick. Come on over here. Come get on this camera for me real quick. Is this zoomed on me right here? Hey. Ooh, with your fine chocolate self. Ooh, bring your fine chocolate self over here. All right, so is he on camera? All right, he's on camera.
I need to get a chair.
Get you one of them good-looking chairs, man, so it can match you. There it is. So we get scoot in some. He brought his towel too, just in case. That's for me? I appreciate you. So he cut off. Come fix it. No, she got it. All right. He's a Nobel Peace Prize winner. Okay? I want you to watch this just for a second. Just stay right there and man that for a little bit. He's a Nobel Peace Prize. Well, you can come over here so they can see. He's a Nobel Peace Prize winner. I want you to watch the two reactions here. So you just walked. Yeah, I just walked in. The moment you walk in, so I want you to start bragging about your Nobel Peace Prize. Come on, man. You.
That's it. That's bragging.
No. Use that conversation you got. Tell them how good you are. You won a Nobel Peace Prize in quantum physics.
In quantum physics, that's because I am D-double certified.
There you go.
I am the people's champ.
Mm-hmm. And you cured cancer yesterday.
Yeah.
Go and tell everybody.
I did. I did it all myself. I ain't had no help from nobody. I ain't studied nothing. I did all my own stuff.
Okay, now watch this here. All right, thank you very much. And we talking again. I just interrupt me. We're talking again and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and I'm also about to cure. I'm for the cure gout tomorrow. And,
that's exactly what he was doing.
Yeah,
I'm not lying. That's exactly what he was doing. Okay. All right, man. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. Now, seriously, I need you to do it again. Okay. Now, introduce yourself for us, please. No, you go ahead.
Okay, I'm Grace Sanders.
Oh, and I got the next idea for the next, what we finna do to Facebook? We about to take it to the next level. I have the next idea. I'm sorry, Grace, go ahead.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, were you there? I thought, was you there? Okay. All right. So you get that.
Yeah.
Now let's do positioning, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you make money. It's all about positioning. Okay. Now I'm in the room. I know him. You walk in. So you're walking in. Man, why don't you tell us about yourself? Do something that I would do. Real short. You know how I am. When people ask me what I do.
My name is Brian Johnson. I make profitable clients more profitable.
Okay. Now he's being modest. Okay. Now, he cured cancer yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday. It was a 33-year progress. He cured cancer, carried 3 pandas, jumped off a building with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, surfboarded while holding a turtle, while wielding a machine gun, and talked to the Pope on his cell phone. He did all this. And he's created 3 millionaires to this day. He's a hedge fund owner, and he just won a Nobel Peace Prize. That's who he is.
Wow.
Okay. See that? How much do you want to work with him?
Yeah.
Who said, man, I got to give him my business card? How many of you gave business card to the first one? All right, you get it? How many business cards y'all would have gave to him the first time?
None.
Ask me if the other guy got business cards. You understand the point. All right, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay. All right. Do you understand what I'm saying? Making money is about positioning. It's all about positioning. You must position yourself to receive money. Making money is about positioning. You must position yourself to receive money. Money is not hard to get. The reason you don't have it is you're not in a position to receive it. It's that simple. It's not money is not hard to get. I keep moving the camera. Money is good. It's okay. Money is not hard to get. You're just not in a position to receive it. There's an analogy I love to use. It's in the sacred text. It says, "I open up a window of heaven for you and pour you out a blessing that you won't have room enough to receive." Takes no talent to stand under an open window. As he is under an open window. Did that take talent? It took no talent. It doesn't take talent to stand under where the energy is flowing. The reason why you can't be a successful actor or actress is because you're in Texas or Ohio. If you go to where the energy is flowing, Atlanta, New York, or Los Angeles, you will increase your chances. You understand what I'm saying? Are you in the flow of money? Are you as a CEO in the flow of money? Is your business in the flow of money? Are you a consultant talking to people who don't want consulting? Most consultants talk to people that want handouts. Well, because let me tell you how consultings really happen. Consultants are people, they're just regular people, and they work on some personal development and they get it and they grow out of it. And they say, man, I got it. And they do have it. And then they reach back to where they grew out from and go get those people. You can't grow from people you grew from yourself and expect them to be your customer. You can't grow from people you grew from yourself and then expect them to be your customer. You just can't do it. The reason you grew from that place because you didn't like it. You yourself said there's no money here. And you're forgetting that you're going back to where the money is not. I don't coach where I come from. I don't. I don't have a single client in this city. Not one. I do not have a single one. Can I push that further? I don't have a single church client. I don't. I spend a lot of time in church. The folk I know still waiting on some outside source to help them. When that outside source says, I gave you the power to help you. Different mindsets. You understand what I'm saying?
One more time, you can't grow from people, you grew from yourself.
And expect them to be your customer. This is, okay, so you just retired as a teacher. Let's clap for Grace. How many teachers have you sold our product to? You see the problem.
Yes.
That was not hard at all. It was not hard because you got to think about, let's think about teaching for a second, okay? I love people. I love, especially teachers. I personally think all teachers make a six-figure salary. I personally think that. I'm not even talking about socialism. We got it in the budget. We don't need all our war fighters. We don't need every tank we got. We are the largest military, and I'm ex-military, 2 wars. So you can't say I'm not patriotic by saying this, right? We are the largest military by the next 10 nations combined. You don't build one bomber, you can pay every teacher. Just one. I'm not saying cut us short. I'm just saying if you don't spend $2.4 billion on this one aircraft and you put that in education for teacher salaries, you cover just about all the teachers. That makes fiscal sense. But we ain't got fiscal people running the government. We got politicians. They ain't got accounting degrees. They're not engineers, right? The mindset shifts when you work for the government. I love teachers. That's why I'm about to smash what teaching actually is. You have to remember teaching is for your government. And when you depend on your government for your income, there's actually a phrase for that. Who's familiar with the feudal system? You ever heard this? It is when the Lord of the land, before there were governments, before we had nation states, governments, as you know, came from nation states. You had America never existed. America doesn't make sense. That's why it's so awesome. I'll give you an example. You had nation states, meaning you had a Spain for Spanish people, a Japan for Japanese people, a Korea for Korean people. You get it? A Nigeria for Nigerians. Then you get to America, it's a mixing pot. That's why it doesn't make sense, but that's why it's so awesome, right? That's what nation states mean. Now, from these nation states, the Lord, before there was, the Lord of the land, feudal area knights, said, give me your freedom and I'll give you protection. Make sense? If you're on my land, work it, give me some real privacy, and I'll then exchange my protection for your freedom. I don't want that. And then boom, some Viking come and pillage your nation, your crops. I told you. Should you just let me do it? Now you're broke and you say, please take from me. That's a teacher. And that's anyone with a job. Now, let me not be so mean. If your job is your dream and you're not complaining, that does not apply to you. That does not apply to you. If your job is your dream and you're not complaining, that is a career, you're living the highest expression of yourself. That does not apply to you. If your job is something you love and you're not complaining, it's not your dream, but you love it and you love your life, that does not apply to you. But if you have one complaint this year, that applies to you. Just one. And if you're a constant complainer, it definitely applies to you. This is why you're caught in the rat race or debt slavery. Debt slavery is you have so much debt that you must report to the person you gave your freedom to provide you protection so you can live another week. This is why I lose my crowd. Doesn't stop it from being the truth. Because that's what it feels like, doesn't it? It feels like you can't tell your boss when you're going to take a day off. And in America, we do it worse than anybody. Exactly what it feels like. Why does that not feel like that? And then we say, you know you're going to eat at this time, right? And then they send you to eat at the busiest hour of the day. So your hour lunch breaks becomes a 20-minute lunch break. Because you waited, your 30-minute lunch break, you better pack a lunch. Go to the vending machine. Because you really not about to actually have 30 minutes. And how dare you give me 30 minutes for me? But don't worry about it. That's me. I'm sorry. That's me. I'm taking all my time. That's me though. I'm compulsive by nature. I jump out of airplanes and stuff, so that's me. But you're not finna give me 30 minutes and then convince me you did me a favor. Nothing do me like that. Nothing do me like that. Just tell me you gave me 30 minutes because I'm your slave, and I'm cool with that. I respect, and honestly, I like my enemies who are openly my enemy. We have a mutual respect for each other. Anybody who openly dislikes me, I have no beef with. They don't have no beef with me. They go to their side of the room. I go to my side of the room. We respectfully don't like each other. Right? So I don't have no problem. They don't like me. I respectfully let them not like me. There's no beef. I ain't got to worry about getting stabbed and nothing like that. Because they don't like me enough not to even stab me. It's when you love and like me at the same time is when I'm in a threat of being stabbed. They call that a passion of crime. Just be open with me as my slave master and tell me, you give me 30 minutes because I own you. And I'll be cool. I'll go there. I'll go work real hard for you. It's cool. I get it. I'm coming here to get my check. You come here to give me a check. I got it. Let's make it work. You understand what I'm saying? In order to make money, $100,000 specifically, think about getting to $100,000 a year, $100,000 a month, $100,000 a week, $100,000 a day. If you're not thinking like that, your lifetime goal is barely above average. But you're this supreme being with a mediocre goal. Those two things can't fit together. So the first thing I said was you need to poll your audience. I'm never going to stop from that, right? I told you I'm never going to stop telling you to poll your audience. Ever, 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 ever. Everybody got that? I'm never going to stop telling you to poll your audience. Let me tell you how to poll your audience. On Twitter, you can use 140 characters. It's like 240 now, right? 240. It's like 240. 240 characters. Guess what, though? Twitter actually has a polling feature. Does that? Yeah. If you hit the little three dots on your little mobile phone that normally means menu, hit that. There's a polling feature there. Hit poll and you can literally create a poll. Who knew that? Okay. Facebook has the same feature. So if you don't want to ask questions like I was going over earlier, you can just use the polling feature. And you do it like this. What would you like me to talk about this week? Money, abundance, low self-esteem, or forgiveness, and you let people pick. Now watch this here. Let me tell you why you're going to do this. When you let people pick, two things happen for you that work in your favor. Thing number one, your audience has told you what you want. What they wanted. Now you understand how they think. Everybody get that? If someone tells you what they want, believe them, please. If I tell you I like my eggs sunny side up, and you don't even argue with that. You may go, ugh, but then you give me my sunny side up eggs. Why y'all do the opposite in business? If I tell you what I want as your customer, you so passionate about what you built for me, but I don't want it. I don't want that product you spent. I know you spent 10 years on it, but you should have told me first, because I would have told you I didn't want it. It's the truth. I would have told you.
Come on and tell me.
I would have told you you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time here. I don't want that. We literally, you know who does this better than anything? Any organization that you donate to does this. Any organization you donate to, that's anyone. That could be a charity, right, donate, or that could be a religious establishment. They do not listen to their customers.
This one will.
Historically, nonprofits and religious organizations do not listen to their customers. Have you ever walked into a religious organization and time traveled back 50 years?
You know what?
Or have you ever went on a nonprofit's website and thought you were in the 90s? Honestly.
Okay.
She's like, not mine.
You
But
got some virtual stuff on my website?
I'm serious. The nonprofit will not listen to their customers and get with the system. Your site is not mobile friendly. You're still using the big Windows computers with the, it ain't flat screen with the vacuum tubes in it, and she got to pick up the monitor like this and move it over. You know why? Because when people donate to you, you don't do customer service. You appeal to them emotionally. You're more on the ethos. You have, your motives are emotional, and you lean on your cause so much, you don't respect the customer. You expect people to believe in the cause, but you should. This is for battered children. You're supposed to give to that. And you're right. And because you believe so strongly in the mission, you don't care nothing about the customer. So, same thing with religion. And these organizations are always far behind. If you want to find out who listens to their customers, but is also an organization that gets donated to, and to blend the two together, I invite you to go to a college or a university. Truth is, oratory speaking would be dead if it was not for religious organizations and colleges. The art of someone talking and you listening would be dead if it was not for colleges and religious organizations. They're really the last two platforms that have it. And when you think about seminars, they're colleges. When you think about it, they're colleges. If you took those two away, oratory learning would be dead. We would all be listening to some video on the screen or something, like we always do. When y'all bought a new product, where did you go to learn how to use it? YouTube. Right? That's the Google, YouTube. But Google is YouTube, and YouTube is Google. Right? But you get it. Whenever I buy a new product, I'm going to YouTube, I'm typing that product name, space, tutorial, and it's coming up. That's the kind of learning we do now in this day and age. The college takes only donations, even if they're loans, okay? Even if they're loans. Only donations, but they listen to their customers. Colleges always have state-of-the-art technology. When everybody else was saying no cell phones in school, college was like, you paid to be here, you can use your cell phone. When the iPad came out, colleges had it. When they was carrying, remember that TV you used to carry in with the laser, the laser, we had the VCR too, and you'd watch about the planets in school. Remember we got excited? College was using DVD. It's always the same. We say, well, their budget is bigger. Their budget is bigger because they listen to their customer. So if you want to merge the two, or if you're a nonprofit, or if you're a religious organization, nonprofit, simply act like a college. Yes.
The two things you said happen when you poll the audience. One, they tell you what they want.
They tell you what they want.
You said the second one?
The second one is you only give them what they want. It increases your conversion rate. If 75% of the people said they want me to talk about low self-esteem, why am I talking about anything else but low self-esteem? And this week, something happened. I don't know. But that audience wants me to talk about low self-esteem. Case in point, I wrote a book called God at War. I had about 10,000 people in my little network. Little network being 5 million people. I had about 10,000 people that wanted a religious book from me because my scholarship. I listened. The book went bestseller Amazon #1 in 7 hours. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. I didn't say for that reason. The point is, but thank you though. I'll take all of it. The reason I said it is because I polled my audience. It didn't matter if it was 10,000. You move 10,000 books, you somebody. It's hard to sell books. It's really hard to sell books. It's really hard. That audience wanted to hear it. They had a problem. I jumped in front of their problem and sold them their solution. You understand what I'm saying? Good. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I forgot my government V8 right there. Survey Monkey. So number 8 was how to poll. And I just jumped into number 9, Twitter. Number 10, and the Twitter polling option has 25 options. You can put like 25 things on that polling option at Twitter. That's a crazy poll, but you know, I guess you would do that for which candidate do you want, you know, right? Or which American Idol are you going to vote for? I guess you could do it for that, you know. Who's your favorite actor? But I wouldn't put 25 products up there like that. That's crazy. Survey Monkey would be number 10. Survey Monkey. It's a great way to poll people. Of course, I already covered, you can just ask questions. Who among you is broke? I dare you to put on your page, who among you are broke? Try it. Watch the conversation that pour in. Just try it. You ask a direct question like that, watch how many memes come out. And they're going to be clever too. Go ahead. Do it right now. Let's do it. You know what? Put it on your page. Actually, hold on. Put it on the DeMarie Group page. Everybody right now, pull out your phones. Put on your timelines. Who among you is broke? Put on your timelines. And as we go on, we're going to see what it look like. In fact, let's do it this way. This half of the room, put on your timelines what's bothering you today. This side of the room, put on your timelines who among you is broke. Actually, change that. Who among you needs more money? What's bothering you today? Who among you needs more money? Yes. You got people asking you to write visas for them. I'm going to show you the power of polling. Now we're going to continue talking, and I just want you to, we're going to come back in an hour. We're going to look at that. After lunch, we're going to look at what happened. This side of the room is going to say, who among you is broke?
No, who among you need more money?
Who among you need more money? Thank you. This side of the room is going to say, what's bothering you today? What's bothering you today? And you have a religious page, so they're going to plenty talk right there.
Personal page, business page. I do personal.
Person's just fine. Just fine. Wherever you think you have the most traffic, post it right there. I want to show you the power of polling. I want to show you how much you can get from your customer. And the more you get from your customer is the more you can provide them a solution that they are willing to pay for. Okay? Everybody ready? Number 11. One of the most important things to get to $100,000. Have a personal brand. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in the era of a personal brand. All of you are walking around with a professional media company. You have bought and paid for a professional media company. Somebody show me your professional media company. There you go. If you didn't see it online, they all did this. Turn your phone sideways and you let your personal media company. Think about it. Think about it. 10 years ago, you said, man, I need a professional media company. I would have told you, well, I'll tell you what, it's going to cost you about $899, and I'm going to bill you every month for about $125 a week. I mean, $125 a month. Everybody got that? I'm going to charge you $899 up front, and I'm going to bill you about $125 a month. Anybody see that? That's your cell phone. So $125 is your cell phone bill. $899 is what you pay for your phone. You see how realistic that was? How they would have said that? Now you have a personal. How many of y'all paid for studio time when you was rappers and singers? Okay, I polled my audience here. I only had one person in the hood. All right, one person rapping. Okay, cool. Studio time right here. Put in them noise cancellation headphones. Put in them noise cancellation headphones. Put that audio app on. Hold it still or lay it right here and go after it. Your phone has replaced like 45 different devices. It replaced a tape recorder, a TV, a camera, calendar, mail, actual mail.
Go to the bank.
It replaced the whole bank. You are absolutely correct. It did. Now we just take a picture of a check and send it in. Right? So therefore, you want to have a good personal brand. What I just did is prove to you it's not hard for you to have a personal brand in this day and age. You bought all the devices you need for a personal brand. Now start putting out content. All of you need to become content creators. Who here is very creative and has ideas? Don't do that. Take a page from Gary Vee book and just document your life. You are an interesting person, especially if you're a business owner. Let people see your ups and your downs. Let them see your contract. Let them see you close a deal. Let them see you at a conference. How many of you jumped on your page, went live and said, man, I'm on my way to the conference 100K. It's good, man. I'm looking to have some good news today. I'm going to have it. It's going to be pretty good. What I want to do, ladies and gentlemen, anybody who wants me to share my notes with them, like or comment on my status, and I promise you I'll inbox you my notes. Even if I had to take a picture and send it to you. Who did that today? All of y'all messed up. Not only would that have been engagement for your audience, now you're adding value to them. You pay for a conference they get to go to. Guess what? We're going to have a lunch break. Guess what all of y'all need to do? Right? all of y'all need to do it. All of y'all need to do it because here's what's going to happen. Hey, man, Michael Tate, man, that was some pretty good notes, man. That was good. Yeah, man, I'm always in conferences. Tell me what you do again. Well, I help people for financial literacy. I help people with their credit, business, and personal. Really? And I could use some of that. You never would have got to that conversation had you not added that value. You get what I'm saying? That's right. And every entrepreneur This ain't part of the script. I'm just gonna say it. Every entrepreneur should be fighting for the income to bring anybody home they want. Whether it be kids for homeschool, spouse for work at home, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like whatever your motive is, that's up to you. I don't want to tell you what to do with your motives. But that should be the goal. Unless they love their job. Then you should be fighting for, no, you fighting for, okay, you love your job, but I'll pay everything, so just do your money whatever you want to do with it. I pay for everything. You go ahead out there, do your money however you want to do it. You like that life, don't you? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I clap for her since she liked that life right there. Yeah. What do you call yourself? Look at that. Yes, ma'am, Michelle.
Every entrepreneur should be fighting for
The right to bring whoever you love home. In my case, I homeschooled my boys. I brought them home. For Deanna, it would be to bring home her husband. That was an insider joke. Deanna's not married.
No.
Inside joke. She said she paid for the EX. I do understand. Inside joke. Fight for that because you deserve that. You deserve that. I'm not anti-job. I am for you living the highest expression of yourself. And I just don't know too many people that are at a job that allow them to be the highest expression of themselves. If you have to answer the phone and put on another voice, you are not at a job that lets you be the highest expression of yourself. If you got to drop your whole culture to do customer service, that's not a job that lets you at the highest expression. What's wrong with your culture doing customer service? What's wrong with the bass in your voice? So it's cool if you are R&B singer, but it's not cool if you answering phones. Why? Why is that a thing? The thing is because there's control of a dominant culture at your job that says this is the standard of the highest expression of yourself here. I'm not telling you something's wrong with that. If you're not complaining, it's cool. But if you gotta drop your, how many of you would love to make money barefoot in your pajamas at your house? In my case, that's not even a goal of mine. In my case, my goal is to make sure all my friends don't have to beg people for a job. And I don't have that many friends now. I don't like a tight circle. You understand what I'm saying? That's my goal. That motivates me. I don't want my children begging for a job. So I learned how to get to 100K. It's easier. You can go to Rome. I don't want to pray over my debit card at Walmart. You know how many times I've done that? I ain't even trying to be funny. Lord, please don't let this food embarrass me. All right, lady, don't be loud because I know I may not have it. And I'll be doing math. You know what I don't want to do no more? What I don't want to do no more is go shopping and do math in my head.
Yeah.
That pisses me off. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I don't want to do that.
You got it right, and then it gets like you're $1 off, and then you got to put something back.
I don't want to do that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can put something back.
Choose because you need everything in that card.
That's the real struggle you talk about. Just clap for that struggle, for real. 'Cause she came from a real place, and for real, I need everything in here. These beans gonna last 3 days. I completely get it. Oh, you totally showed your culture with that one. Yeah, had a bologna without the mayonnaise. Hot sauce, you would have showed my culture. I be putting hot sauce on crazy stuff. Yeah. I don't want any of you doing math while you're shopping. It's just not, and I don't want to put my motives on you. I don't want that for me. I just don't. I don't want that no more. I just don't like that. I don't like calculating what I deserve I should have. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You need a personal brand. Here's how you build a personal brand. I'm going to go pretty deep in this here. Let me list these here pretty quickly. Number 12, inside personal brand would be likable. Yep. Got to be likable. Now, if you're not going to be likable, you need to be a total butthole.
The complete opposite?
The complete opposite. You need to go all the way.
Like Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. No, we can list people. No, it works. No, he's rich. It works. If you're not going to be likable, then you got to go the total opposite because the market won't let you be in between because when you're in between, it puts you back to average, right? Who buys average products? Who goes to an average beauty salon? Because we can't. It's because average people can't afford to do nothing else but average. But who among you says, I want an average nail tech? You know what? Let me give me an average man that's gonna love me averagely. Let me give me an average wife. Let me get my grandmother's average banana pudding. The market. It really is disrespectful. It really is disrespectful. Average banana pudding. First off, don't make this no more, okay? Even if it's grandmother. Now you know how we said grandmother, Medea. I like that apple pie, okay? All right, keep that up. Yeah. Now my grandmother ain't never made nothing that was average. Everything she made, she put her foot in it. Everything she made. The reason why you can't be average as a personal brand is because you can get it anywhere. You can get it anywhere. If you're average as a personal brand, you can get it anywhere. And if you can get it anywhere, you don't want it. Think about it. If you're dating me and you knew all the women can have me and I let them have me, would you want me? Why would you want something everyone has access to? Treat your personal brand that way. And think about that. I mean, that was a real example. You wouldn't want me if I let everybody have me. Right now, she going, you better not. You wouldn't want me if everybody had access to me, right? I'd be likable, faithful. I'll be some dog. And there's a market out there for dog people. It really is. There's a market out there. It really is. Y'all watch reality shows, don't you? Like my man Stevie J. I'm serious. Like, yeah. Okay. Ain't no market out there for. I see the memes. I see the memes on Facebook. I see them as that because I got nieces. They keep me hip. I got nieces. Be likable or be a total. Let's name both. Let's name both sides. Let's name a celebrity. Let's name a celebrity that everyone loves. But they both are successful and rich. See, I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just telling you the brands that people accept. If you whoever ever watched Survivor, did you not watch the nation be split, polarized between people? We liked the nice one, and we hated this one so much, right? But you had a bunch of people. It's in pro wrestling. You have people who like Diamond Dallas Page or like Hulk Hogan, and then we'll like the evil people. We liked we did not like Hunter Hearst Helmsley, but we love Triple H. You get what I'm saying? Like Hunter Hearst, he wasn't even all the way. He wasn't likable. He was a snob. but he wasn't even an all the way snob. When Triple H went all the way snob, right? You get it? Okay, you get what I'm saying. I mean, that's 90s wrestling. But okay, Stone Cold Steve Austin was a villain you loved. You get it? That's a brand. That's likable. The Rock was a nice guy until you start following his own rules. Okay, you get it. You get it. All right. Will Smith, he's totally likable. Will Smith can put out a so-so movie and people be like, man, that's the director's fault. Yeah, that's the director's fault. That wasn't Will Smith's fault. It was director. Oh yeah. You actually like the movie. I like the movie. What are people talking about? Stupid critics, right? I actually like the movie because it's Will Smith. You know who else has that? So Will Smith now has a counterpart, and I don't think anybody else will recognize it. No, not Martin Lawrence. There's another Will Smith. You know Denzel. Okay, you're right. In another sport, though. I mean, it's a sports. There's a Will Smith. There's a new Will Smith. Steph Curry.
You hate him and you love him at the same time.
Steph Curry. Real talk. Steph Curry make you hate the Warriors but like him. Yeah, because they keep knocking out the Rockets. But but as soon as he joined the Rockets, woo, Steph. I've always liked Steph. Right? In my case, I love LeBron James. LeBron James' brand for me is he came from the hood, got rich, made no mistakes. That is very appealing for me. Very appealing for me. This man came from where I came from and is doing it to the point where he can actually run for president if he wanted to. That's a very appealing brand for me. This is why I am now a Lakers fan. I have never in my life liked the Lakers.
You a Lakers fan?
Ever.
Go back to Indiana.
Now I'm like, all right, LeBron. No, I'm still a diehard Indiana fan. It's just I'm on the LeBron bandwagon. If LeBron go play for the if LeBron go play for the Montana Baptist Warriors, I have Montana jerseys on. I ain't never been to Montana. I just know it's up there somewhere on the map. Somewhere over Texas. I know that. And it's real big. But that's all I know. But I know I bet you I fly out to Montana. Bet you I will. Hey, everybody.
Howdy, partner.
When you have a strong brand, you make people defy their logic and buy with you. When you have a strong brand, you make people defy their logic and buy with you. Jordan. Y'all been buying the same Jordans.
For the last 15 years,
I've only bought one pair of Jordans over and over and over, child. Over and over and over. The man been retired for 20 years now. Over and over. I bought one pair of Jordans for $45 outside of Walmart and Beach Nut and Beltway. If y'all don't know nothing, if you don't know nothing about Houston, ladies and gentlemen, because I know we global, you don't know about Houston, Beach Nut is an area called the Ghetto, where Ghetto people reside. And I got my Air Jordans for $45. Fresh in the box. $45. Only Jordans I ever bought.
you
understand? It was a smooth transaction. The transaction was so cold that I told my man, listen, man, I can't get 45 out the ATM machine. I can only get 40. I'll take it. It was that kind of transaction. Let me get that deal. So you want to be likable or you want to be unlikable? Name some unlikable celebrities that are wildly famous. I'll give you one, Omarosa. Okay. unlikable. Who? He's done really good to be unlikable. No, but he's unlikable, likable though. Yeah. He's so unlikable, he's likable. Yeah, so definitely. Charlie Sheen. You already said Trump.
Yeah.
Okay, Trump.
Oh, Stacey Dash.
She has audience, doesn't she? She has audience. Stacey Dash. Dame Dash.
Yes.
I cut for Dame. Dame Dash. Dame has a YouTube page. I didn't even know. I just found it recently. Dame. You should really go follow Dame Dash. Yeah, he got a nice series on there. He dropping some mad knowledge on his page. Oh, Lord have mercy, yeah. Roseanne, yes. Roseanne. Paula Deen, okay. She ruined her brand by accident because she was likable and said something unlikable. No, I ain't said it was accident. But she said something unlikable. Who would be the most likable? Okay. Now every show is looking for an unlikable British person. Every show like that has two nice judges and someone unlikable, and they always make sure the two nice judges somehow don't like each other. Man, it's marketing, man. I do it for a living. I see it a mile away. Marketing. It's always like that because it worked. They're duplicating the model for a different audience. Why change it? If I know what you're going to buy, it's what I was just telling you, poll your audience. Why are you building a product I don't want? You have shown me through your ratings you like American Idol. Now, I'm going to give you America's Got Talent, American X. I'm going to give you Britain's Idol. It's a bunch of them. What's the other one? The Voice. I can't even name them. So you think you can dance? Who Got Talent? You know these the same show, right? You understand? It's the same show. All right. When understanding their personal brand, there's no one that is more likable on planet Earth. I'm actually going to say her name, and even conservatives won't get mad at this, or anybody who would be against her. Ellen DeGeneres. Everybody does. Everybody does. She has a likable character. Somebody, do me a favor. Someone go to her YouTube page real quick. I want to show you. I was on her page yesterday. Someone go to Ellen DeGeneres' page. I was on her page yesterday, and I was shocked by the amount of likes she has. Shocked. Insane. How many likes she has?
27,875,825.
I've never seen a Facebook page with 27 million likes. Not me personally. I've never seen a Facebook page. It's YouTube. I was on a YouTube channel. That's what it was. 27 million. Now go to her Facebook page. I mean, it's incredible. Her following is incredible. She didn't even replace Oprah. She became Ellen. She just filled a slot because Oprah is still Oprah. Ellen is just lovable. That's a lovable brand.
Her page has 30 million likes. Her show has 63,000.
30 million likes on Facebook. If y'all didn't hear, Tiffany said she's Dory for crying out loud. Fair enough. She's Dory.
I didn't know she was Dory. I absolutely love Dory. Dory was awesome.
And you have no choice because it was Ellen. It was Ellen. You get it? Do you get it? She's Ellen. Ellen is lovable, likable. That's a great brand. You want that brand. All of you should have that brand or the brand of, somebody that's mean or something like that. All right, so you want to be likable. So what are the best social medias to market yourself?
Facebook.
Let me give them to you in the order that will profit you the most. YouTube, number 1. The order that will profit you the most. YouTube, number one. Now, I don't want you to worry about your followers on YouTube. It's the hardest platform to grow followers on. It's the hardest platform. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to get people to hit that subscribe button. The reason why I'm putting YouTube at the top is the fastest way to build trust online. Videos. Because people still want that face-to-face conversation. Now, obviously YouTube is the dominant video, but I'm going to explain this in here in a little bit. But if they know you, they'll follow you. If they trust you, they'll buy from you. If you build trust, they'll buy from you. So if you have a business that does not do YouTube videos, you're losing money. So if you're a credit consultant, you should be doing 1-minute clips on how to fix your credit. 2-minute clips, 3-minute clips, hour clips, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. So be putting them out there. Put them out there so you have content every day to just put out there. And if people start saying, man, I watched your YouTube video, man, that was profound, man. Man, I've been following you for a long time. Seriously. One of your biggest customers, some of y'all right now, you haven't even met your biggest customer. Right. Your biggest customer is coming 3 years from now if you start doing videos. You have a customer that's going to pay you $1 million over their lifetime because of your YouTube video, or your videos, period. You haven't met them yet because you haven't did the videos. I can't tell you how many people say, man, the reason I joined at this high price is because all your videos have extreme value. They all have extreme value. It's incredible, man. I had to join. I had to buy this. I've been following you so long, you make me money. You want to do YouTube. After YouTube is Instagram. What's my favorite platform? Yours? Yep. It is. Facebook is my favorite platform. Have I said Facebook yet? Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean don't use it. It's too big to ignore it. Do you understand that I've divorced myself from my emotions to tell you how to get this money? YouTube builds trust. Instagram is where everybody is. If you are a millennial, if you are a celebrity, if you own a restaurant, the best platform for food is Instagram and Pinterest. It's the best one. Instagram is so great that the hashtag feature actually works on Instagram. It doesn't really work on any other platform. They're irrelevant. It's not irrelevant for Twitter on trending topics. If it's a trending topic, it's very relevant. Hashtags are very relevant. If it's not a trending topic, it's not relevant. The way you use Twitter for profitability is to create lists. You know how you got all them people, you want to see their timeline? They let you create lists, and you put those people in your list, and you only look at your timeline on your list, and you can create connections and conversations with your list. That's how you make money off of Twitter. Who knew that? Yeah, she's the Twitter god over there. Instagram, hashtags work without trending. Come here, Michael, take. This attractive brother here, which I'm assuming is your husband.
We just met.
Ladies and gentlemen, come run this camera for me. Ladies and gentlemen, his territory, her territory has been marked. Thou cannot have. Thou shalt catcheth these hands. Am I doing all right? Okay, you're not doing all right. All right. Okay, appreciate you. Thank you. Let's grab both of us. Now he's getting ready to do a keynote, She said, scoot in a little bit. She's going to get us both on camera. He's getting ready to do a keynote for us after lunch. Thank you, sir. He's getting ready to do it. Yes. You want to tell them about your keynote so they can be excited to come back?
Absolutely. We're going to be discussing how to leverage credit to create generational wealth. It's something you definitely do not want to miss, because after you listen to Antonio here express to you how you're going to make $100,000, we got to show you how to leverage that money, put it in assets so that you can multiply for many generations to come.
Boom.
So,
Boom. You know what? I just got an idea when he was talking. How about we just order pizza?
Yay, I'm glad you felt my energy.
telepathy.
Oh, we on the same wavelength.
No, I didn't. Yes, I felt it. Yes, I felt it. I felt it. Yes, I felt it. For some brownie points, I felt it. Yes, yes. No, I was thinking about the break. We may lose 3 or 4 people online. I don't want to lose them because I want you to have maximum audience for your keynote, even though they'll come back and watch the video. Keep a video for a lifetime anyway. So we can just order pizza. Is that fair? Mm-hmm. Who's going to order the pizza?
You got it, buddy.
You can do it online, can't you?
Where you want me to give me a credit card?
Of course. just use 6115. You have it memorized wherever you want to order from. Wherever you want to order from, you can do it. Wherever you want to order from. You can tell she you understand. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Very much so.
I brought you up here because I want to give a tip away in the Instagram policy. Okay? Watch this here. If you want to, in one sentence, what do you do? I know you just told him, but tell him again for dramatic effect.
Leverage credit.
Leverage credit. Okay. He leverages credit for a living. Someone go to Instagram for me. Mm-hmm. Got it? I want you to search hashtag credit. Mm-hmm. Come on up here, bring your phone. Are your thumbs slow today?
Yeah, got a little bigger than it was today.
Okay. Now, hashtag credit. What we have now is credit repair, et cetera. It's the top, right?
Right.
We'll go to people. Now that we went to people, you get all these credit tycoons, et cetera. Okay? You see it there. All these people. Okay, good. Now, all these people you don't have a relationship with.
No.
You're gonna DM all these people.
I don't have a relationship with yet.
Yes, because you're gonna actually go in. You're gonna DM these. Oh, look, Creditology. Michael Tate popped up first. Are you following him? You're not following him. You are now.
Thank you.
There you go. You're now following. Okay. All right. There we go. Everyone go to. What's your handle? I don't see it.
Right there. Just my name.
Your name, credit. Well, you should have like an @ or something.
Oh, at Creditology.
Okay, so at Creditology, go there and go follow that right now. Come on, look at this handsome face. Go follow it, okay? But he's marked, okay? All right, good, good. Now, you come here, you go in here, you go to credit over cash, right?
Right.
Now, this is what I would, who wanna know what I would do? Okay, I'm gonna go into hashtag financial, and then I'm gonna put in freedom. Hashtag financial freedom. Then I'm gonna go to people. And every last one of these people, I'm then gonna click on Giorgio. Okay? Hashtag financial freedom. This is someone who has used the hashtag financial freedom. I don't know why. I'm gonna hit these 3 buttons. I'm gonna send a message. And then I want to establish a relationship with this person.
That's great.
And I want to do that hour after hour and create me new customers. I didn't even make that up. Gary Vee has been putting out videos about that y'all should listen to Gary Vee. Hashtag financial freedom. And anybody who's used a hashtag, send a message. Good tip?
Good tip, great tip.
Appreciate
great
you.
tip.
Appreciate you. Oh, my bad. Yeah, appreciate you.
Great tip.
Yeah. Business have people in them. Right? Is that fair? Is that fair? Good. Here, Grace, come move the camera from me. Businesses have people in it, right? That's what you want to do. Whatever your business is, do that. I didn't even make that up. Honestly, Gary Vee preaches that. He's an evangelism of such a thing. Over and over, he says that over and over and over and over. To the point where I can't even take credit for that. It's over and over and over and over he says that. So do it. Right? Shouldn't you do it? If it works, you do it. If it works, you do it. Are you ordering a pizza? No. Oh, you don't have it memorized?
I'm going somewhere where I have a Nietzsche part.
Ah, okay. She needs my card in the middle of a keynote.
I'll keep it to you.
There we go.
Hey,
Oh, you put music just to give her my card, huh?
that's it.
All right.
That's why we, you know what?
Don't make it too easy. Don't make it too easy for her to take the money. All right, DJ. All right. You're making it too easy. Making it too easy to take my money. Too easy. All right, so you're gonna use Instagram. There's another cool way to use Instagram. Who knows someone in the restaurant business?
In the restaurant?
Yeah. And who target? Okay, you know someone in the restaurant. Oh yeah, we are restaurant business. And who also depends on their city for traffic?
Politician.
You do? You depend on your city for traffic? Yes, sir. Perfect. I have another tip for you then. Houston, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is what I want you to do. You put in a hashtag Houston. Now what you're going to get is you're going to get people in Houston and mostly tourists, okay? And this is what you're going to do, which is great for you. What you're going to do is you're going to say, hi, blank, that's your name. I noticed you love Houston, so do I. No, so do we. You want to make it sound more than just you. I noticed you love Houston, so do we. The next time you're in town, screenshot this message to me, and you get a 15% discount on my services. That's how I use Instagram.
Can you please repeat that?
Yes, I sure will. I'll repeat the words and the steps. The steps came first. Go to Instagram, put hashtag Twitter. Go to Instagram, put hashtag Houston. Did I say hashtag Twitter? Yes. Tripping. Hashtag Houston. Or hashtag your city. If you depend on your city. Yeah, if you depend on your city for traffic, there are many businesses that do that. If you depend on especially for tourism, or if you're a restaurant, you depend on people being in your city for it, right? If you depend on your city, especially if it's a small city, you're gonna put hashtag Houston. You're gonna say, hey, blank is obviously the name. I notice you love Houston, so do we. Don't say so do I, say so do we, so you look like you're organized enough to actually have an organized business. You're gonna say so do we. And when you say so do we, the next time you're in town, take a screenshot, show me the screenshot. Don't show me the screenshot. Like I'm telling you, implicitly, you're going to screenshot this. This is your coupon. Take a screenshot of this message, show it to me, or show it to us. We'll give you 15% discount on our services. In my case, you'll get a 90% discount on our services. I have that kind of business. I can do that because I get paid off of people multiple times, so I can lose on the first one. You don't buy once from me, right? So I know you're gonna buy 10 times per year from me, so I can give you the first one. I can even say I give you 100% discount. Because whatever you buy from me, you automatically go on my list. Who did that just help? That's powerful. If you have a business, okay, let's do it for nonprofit. Let's do it for nonprofit. Let's do it for nonprofit. Let's see if we can make this make sense. You're going to put in hashtag abuse. Because your nonprofit focuses on battered women. Hey, blank, I notice you're passionate about abuse. So are we. We have an organization that protects, repairs, and provides for battered women. If your passions align with mine, send me a message. See how it's different from his? You see how I didn't send them to a website? If I send them to a website, what are they going to do? Check out the website. How hard is it for me to convert traffic to a website if I don't have too many things monitoring my website than to actually get a message? Is it what creates clients? Conversations create clients. Can I have a conversation if you go to my website and I don't know? Can I have a conversation if you message me? All I need is a conversation, Michelle. I don't need to sell you, I need a conversation. From that conversation, we establish a relationship and I lead you to where you want me to go, where I want you to go, you lead me to where you want me to go. Right? Is it that you can't order it? You got to go pick it up? Oh, we in the hood. Are you watching online? Sweet. We in the hood. Okay. I got a story for that. You just tried to order pizza, but we're on the wrong side. This ain't the wrong side. This is the right side. It's just too close to what used to be a bad neighborhood. I ain't been that way since Hurricane Ike. It was 8 years ago. No, wait a minute, it's 10 years ago. Yeah, it's 10 years ago. We can't get no pizza? I ought to call them out on camera. I don't want that law of attraction coming back to me. Oh, they don't? It is a delivery. That's okay. I digress. I have a story for that, but I won't say it. That's actually a positive story. It'll just make him shout because it's got Jesus in it. He'll shout and he'll lose his control. So you got the hashtag. You get that? You get that? The reason I said you send a message is because clients. The reason I said him next time you in our area, because tourism focused, but then he can even change it to send a message he can even put the addendum in there, send a message if you're actually in the area. Or send a message. Actually, put this at the bottom of yours. The next time you're in our area, you get a 15% discount from Michael Tate, and then what you're going to do is send a message if you want a 30% discount. Right? Or you can go send a message for a 10% discount. I mean, I got you. 10% discount, send a message for a 15% discount. Whatever your product, alignment can hold. Yes, ma'am.
We have someone asked if you can please repeat the hashtag abuse connection.
Sure. Hashtag abuse. Let's see if I can remember, because I was flowing from the heart with that one. Did you write it down?
I did.
All right, you come up here. Come on up here. No. Come on. Oh, yeah, use the camera right there. Well, come on up here. Which feed did they reply on? This one? So come on up here then. They watching this feed.
Okay.
Let's clap for Michelle, please. Can we get some music? Some music? That's all right. She's already up here.
Okay. Hashtag abuse. You say, hey, give them their name. I see you're passionate about abuse. I have an organization that protects, I forgot what you said.
Protects, repairs, and provides for battered women. Protect, repairs, and provides for battered women.
Thank you. If your passion aligns with mine, please send me a message. What is it?
If your passions align with mine, please send me a message. Boom. Get it? That's how that went. Huh? Camera lady said, "Can you do one for me? Can you do one for me?" Yeah. All right.
Partner asked online too.
Your partner asked online too? All right. So we doing it for the D. Marie group.
Yes.
What does the D. Marie group want to focus upon?
We want to focus upon gathering our email database, building our email database.
Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to build your email database. Do you have a product that's attached to your email database?
Not yet.
Okay, so you will have a product attached to your email database. Do you want me to just build your email database? I'll give you both. Okay, here we go. If I have a product that's attached to my email database, and my goal is to do my email database, who is your target audience?
Everybody, anyone who has a business.
It's too broad though. Too broad.
Our target audience are people who have businesses and entrepreneurs.
What are your services you provide for them?
We provide business development, marketing, PR. If they have podcasts, we help with that. We help with promoting books.
So you're a consultant.
Okay, yes.
Okay, outstanding. No, well, you're not just a consultant, but you're a consultant.
Yes.
Okay, good. And what do you do? So it doesn't matter your client. You can tailor you understand the laws of success to where you can make profitable businesses more profitable.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. You do this a few ways, okay? What's your ideal client?
An ideal client would be a client that already has their business established.
Okay,
They are looking to.
got it.
Okay.
I'm good. Hashtag CEO. Okay, use hashtag, I'm assuming you're global.
Yes, we are.
All right, hashtag CEO because it's gonna be global. Hey, blank. Why am I saying hey and not hi?
Hey, is
More
more-
comfortable,
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Hey, blank. How do I want to word this? Okay, hey, blank. You are making this CEO thing look easy. You're making the CEO thing look easy. I do that too. You seem like you're one client away from celebrity status. We represent a number of celebrities and we think you're the next celebrity. I would like to help you. Nope. I would like to see this. I would like to see your celebrity status a reality. Send me a message. Did you get all that? Why was that message? Everything's different. Why is that message different? Listen to the list.
Target audience is the CEOs.
CEOs. What is the number one attribute, or what is one of the most common attributes of CEOs? Narcissists. Hands down. Hands down. Even me. Narcissists. Hands down. I appealed to the narcissism. I appealed to you want to be noticed.
So message me, and I hope you get noticed.
Message me. Well, message me because I already told you I think you're the next celebrity.
Oh, I need the same as the pastor.
Okay.
So do we see how? Do we see how to use Instagram? Yes, ma'am.
How could we cater this to get their emails? Could we say, send me your email
Oh,
to
I
get
forget.
additional information?
No. What you do is stick with send the message. When they respond, then you ask them for the email.
Okay.
If you ask for the email up front, it's gonna look like spam.
Okay.
It's gonna look like you copy and pasted it.
Okay.
That message looked like you literally went to their profile, especially if you add in some highlights of their profile, or especially if you go like 6 or 7. In fact, every time you do that, I would go like 10 pictures in a row.
Okay. Thank you.
10 pictures of theirs.
Yep. Because now you're going to pop up on their notification. They're going to be like, man, this is fan. But that also says you either flirting with me or you really like my content. And then when they read your message, it goes, okay, just like my content. Now don't be going and liking 10 messages now, 10 pictures, and not sending that professional message with it.
Yes, sir.
Because then you're going to get somebody who you understand.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Can we do this with those that are already following us and those that we are following?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And you can do the same thing with people who are following and those who are following. You can do the same thing. Same thing. Okay, you got 1,200 followers.
Yes.
Good. Let's clap for 1,200 followers. Big deal. There you go. It's 1,200 new leads. Congratulations. You've done a good job. Has that helped you with Instagram?
Yes.
Is anyone are you understanding that every movement I had in this, maybe I haven't. Let me say it this way. I'm not building to 100K. Every point I make is how you make 100K. And I'm giving you 64 different ways of how to make 100K. I don't want you to think I'm building. If I'm talking about it, if you only do that, you can get to 100K. I need you to get it. You can, with the Instagram technique I just taught you, you can get to $100,000. If you put in the work, that's practical. I didn't give you law of attraction. I didn't say change your mind, rah, rah, rah. I said hashtag, hit the little 3 buttons, send them a message, because conversations create clients. Did you spend money to do that? I kept your advertising budget low too. You understand what I'm saying? This, everything I'm saying has everything to do with 100K. Everything. Everything. All right, Facebook. Now we got the Facebook. Too big to ignore. Too big to ignore. And it's my favorite. It's my favorite. Facebook ads are insanely cheap. They are massively effective. Facebook made me famous. I don't know what to tell you. I am partial to I'm serious. Facebook made me famous. I am partial to Facebook. I am. I was nobody when I joined Facebook. Well, in this field. I was a big time rapper, but then I switched completely. I was nobody. Facebook made me famous. I have 349,000 Facebook fans. Facebook made me famous. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, Facebook made me famous, and it makes me a lot of money. A lot of money. The bulk of our income actually comes from Facebook or phone calls. Okay, Facebook and the sales team. Too big to ignore. Here's a technique I want you to use for Facebook. It's not the first time I've said it. Maybe it'll be the first time you actually do it. The 3 and 3 technique. There you go. Come on, tell them what it is. Come on up here and tell them what it is. You don't think you remember it? Okay, so you haven't done it, but that's okay.
Yeah, I haven't done it.
That's okay. You still look good. You still look good. And I like this like 3 pictures though. I haven't thought about that. Like 3 pictures
What
is
is
good.
it? Like 3 pictures, leave 3 comments, and
Okay.
send 3 messages.
All right, so the 3 comments and 3 messages are correct. And you want to go on 3 people's Facebook walls and leave comments there.
Yeah,
So what
that's
you want to do is you want to send 3 messages. Then you want to send 3 people messages. By sending the messages, that's not telling them about your services. You're going to add value to them. However you want to do it. Hey man, I saw that post. That was a really good post, man. Honestly. That was really great. Hey man, I saw that such and such. That was a really good such and such. On their wall, hey man, I'm just sliding through to show you love. You do know people remember when you tell them happy birthday on Facebook, right?
That means
They remember that.
important to them.
And when you pop up and they say, and when you pop up and they go, I'm not finna wish them happy birthday. They don't wish me happy birthday.
Right?
Okay, can you sell to someone who don't even want to wish you happy birthday? You know what else is equally disrespectful than not saying happy birthday? HBD.
Say that again. Expound on that.
HBD.
Oh, I hate them.
So you're not even gonna give me no energy. You just
Some initials.
you just gonna yeah. HBD equals WTF. Real talk.
LOL.
Real talk. All right, so that's it. The 3 and 3 technique is you're gonna go to 3 different people's in their inboxes, add value to them, give them a reason to say thank you. 3 different people's in their comments, you're gonna actually go to their post and give them a reason to say thank you. Then you're just gonna show love to people on their wall. That's 9 different conversations. All of them you give people a reason to say thank you, and you never have to promote yourself. You know why? Because what's going to happen is people are going to say, wow, that's a cool person. I wonder what they're doing. Go to your Facebook page and see your videos. Because the moment you do that, you earn their trust. Make sense? All right, let's clap for this good-looking guy right here. So everybody got that. That's not hard at all. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Good. Snapchat. If you have a crowd that's 30 and below, maybe credit repair will work here. Maybe. Because you're on Snapchat. You're on Snapchat. 31 and below. Okay. 31 and below. I forgot you just had your birthday. When I wrote this a long time ago, this is actually part of the training that I was doing at the Les Brown conference. But remember, I abandoned my script, Q&A. This is part of it. The millennials, okay, 31 and under. Well, that's not only millennials. So, if you have a young crowd, you need to be on Snapchat. How to use Snapchat? Stop being so professional. The point of Snapchat is for you not to be professional. That's the point, yes. Don't bring your Facebook tactics to Snapchat. That's why they left Facebook. Yes, ma'am.
Do you make Snapchat in a personal name or your business name?
No, you can put it in your business name if you want to. But then you have to be like DJ Khaled. I couldn't say. It's hard for me to say his name the regular way. It really is. It really is. It really is hard for me to say his name regular. What he does, he has probably the largest Snapchat following. What he does, he just takes you behind the scene. They just have fun. Hey man, what you think about this? You can see the cars and the girls in the background, or him pool. And now he's got some seriously motivational stuff on his Snapchat, like for real. Like, dude is a motivational speaker. He has a very effective Snapchat. Yeah, he has a very effective Snapchat. You just take people behind the scenes, let them get to know you. That's what Snapchat is for. Let me get to know you. Well, there's another reason Snapchat is for, but that happens in the DM. That happens in the DM. just say it, okay? Because messages erase one, anyway. Yes. Once you read it, it's a wrap. Yes. Once you read it, it's a wrap. Yeah. There's a few apps. Collide, maybe, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Inspector Gadget back in the day when you read the message, it's self-destruct.
Yep. Self-destruct. Yep. So that's the other reason Snapchat is used for, but that's. They last for 24 hours. Law is a Snapchat. Law to help me fix my Snapchat a few times. Hey man, you got that looping. Hey, take that off a loop, man. It's irritating. Yeah, definitely. And Lord, let me tell you something. That's a sharp dressing brother there. Yeah. Let's just clap for his shoes, because I know they on point today. I know they are. I know your shoes is on point today, boy. I know they are. Look. I know they are. For real. Okay, so you have that. That's Snapchat. You just be yourself, be fun. Snapchat is not, listen, ladies and gentlemen, they left Facebook because their mama got a Facebook account. You understand? Right? You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? They left Facebook because their mama on it. And then as soon as they was like, well, it's cool, my mama on it, she ain't gonna trip. As soon as they said something with some slang or didn't spell out the words or use a cuss word, mama was like, what you doing? See, I'm out of here. Okay.
Why do you block?
Yes. You should have been blocked. Stop correcting. You should have been blocked, right? Exactly. The reason they're on Snapchat is so they can speak their language. So why are you on Snapchat speaking any other language? That's fair. That's fair, just to understand things. Of course, then there's Twitter. So I already explained Twitter earlier. You use Twitter. Remember I said when you use Twitter in your list, that's how you use Twitter. You use Twitter in your list. You save the people you want to see in your list and you establish relationships with them. Now, if you are a journalist, you're definitely going to use Twitter. Yeah, definitely going to use Twitter. The last one I have, which I really should have at the top of the list. I really should have it before YouTube. I really should. In fact, I'm going to put it before YouTube now. So go and adjust your notes. Podcast. It really should be above YouTube. Really, honestly. Yes, podcast should be above YouTube or right under YouTube. You really need to start a podcast. It's the new radio. And it's where you build your own community. And you can put things in show notes that are helpful so people read the show notes. And then you can funnel your community to where you want them to go. Honestly. Was that helpful?
Yes.
Helpful?
Yes, thank you.
All right, let's take a 2-minute break. Play some music, DJ Khaled. All I do is win. Actually, once you play, all I do is win. Okay, let me know when you got it queued up. Let me know you got it queued up, and then we'll play. But let me say this first. So just as a segue, we're getting ready to talk about the Vren score next.
The who?
Vren score. Yeah, actually just made me do it yesterday. I think in another. Yes. Tim just made me do it yesterday. I'm going to talk about Vren score. I'm going to teach you how to go viral. VRIN. Okay, VRIN. We're going to talk about Vren score. Still holding strong online. I do appreciate that. You exclusive people who are in the exclusive group watching us online. Let's talk about going viral. Talk about adding value. VRIN, V as in Victor, Victor, Romeo, India, N, right? November. I forgot how to spell it. Victor, Romeo, India, November. VRIN. It is very simple. V stands for value. How much value does this post create for my audience? Everybody got that? Okay. So V stands for value. R stands for rarity. How rare is this post on this platform? I stands for inimitable. How hard is it to copy the content I just posted? N stands for non-substitutional. How easy it is for me to find the same thing from someone else. Okay. How easy it is for me to find non-substitutional. How easy it is for me to find the same thing from someone else. All right. Now, let me repeat that for people online. V is for value. Does this how much value does this add to my audience? This post, this video, this I hate this president post I'm fit to post. Does it add value to my audience? If I get on there and say, not my president, does that add value to my audience? If I get on there and say, it is my president, does that add value to my audience? If it doesn't, you should not post it. Yep. Rarity. All right, so how rare is this post? Is everybody else saying not my president? Is everybody else saying stand for the flag? If they are, you should not be posting it. It's true. If everybody else is going left, you need to go right. If you want to be noticed. If you want to be noticed. Inimitable. How easy it is for me to copy this. Can I screenshot it? Is that it? Can I do it myself? Can I do a better flyer? How easy is it to copy this conference? How easy would you think? The content of this conference, I'm just sitting in a high chair. You can copy the sitting in a high chair part. What can't you copy? Your mama. my feet swinging. That's like the worst thing you can say to a man. And they all swinging. I had no other response but your mama. That's the only one that came out. I had no other response. Yeah, definitely grew up in the hood because I didn't even think about that one. All right, so now they're not swinging since I have them up here. Now every time they swing, I'll be thinking about them. You can't even copy the fact that in this conference, people are still allowed to be themselves, and you can hear the audience. Right? You can't even copy that, and you can't copy the content. Not as easy as, here's how you get to $100,000. Be persistent. Somebody Google how to get to $100,000. Let's do that. Let's find. I'm not telling you whatever pops up in Google is wrong. I'm just telling you the search engine is going to find what is common. What is the top search? What you are commonly looking for. You understand what search does? Read it.
The first thing that came up was 10 profitable business ideas. How to make $100,000 without a job. The penny order.
Okay, the penny order will be giving you some good information. What they said. They get some weird jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
101 weird ways to make money.
Okay, so that's good. So penny hoard is not really a common thing. They got that. Okay, who else got a different on the Google search? How to make $100,000. That's good. Let me see it, because they would have named a bunch of stuff. I'll name them. Man, I'm just like so glad I didn't copy penny hoarder and do a conference. It'd be very embarrassing right now. Teach online, no degree required. Sell toys on eBay. Publish Kindle books. Sell photos online. Donate your eggs. Right? You get it. That's not that easy to copy. So you will find that. Where else can you find a list 101 things to get to $100,000 at? You will find that resourceful. Find me something else. Come on, Google how to make 100K.
32 jobs that pay 100K.
Okay.
Without a degree. How to work from home and make 100K.
See? So what's
What it really takes to make 100K.
I bet you that was motivational. The last one you said. Now we find a commonality with penny hoarders. So now I'm wrong. So what are you finding now? Make 100K. What did you just find? You just read 4 articles. You read 3. You read 1. What's the common denominator there?
How?
Oh yeah, because we made the house. How did they describe how? Some kind of okay. They listed you some fields you can go into.
Some ideas.
Okay, nothing wrong with that, but you see how common it is now. I'm not saying anything wrong. They listed you. Would you want to come here to get what you could have Googled? You understand what I'm saying? That's how you need to treat your VRIN numbers. From 1 to 10, 10 being the greatest. What is the value of this conference? And you make a number. You make a number. In my head, the value of this conference is about an 8.59. I could go way deeper, and I will. And then it'll be at a 10. The next section is going to push me at a 10. But right now, 8.5. Okay? 8.5. What is the rarity of this conference? Anybody else doing it? Anybody else tell the people how to make $100,000? Practically, this is practical steps. Did I not? Anybody else told you how to do Instagram? Gave you messages? Is anybody else saying, all right, man, say, hey, blank, do this. Hey, blank, do that. Did anybody tell you how to use? Has anybody ever seen anybody teach a nonprofit how to use Instagram for their favor?
No.
Rare. We could put R at a 10 then. Is this fair? We could put R at a 10. Yeah, we could put R at a 10 for sure. Nobody's taught you that. All right, good. Inimitable. Can I just go find this somewhere else? Is anybody else live right now doing this? All right, 10. Non-substitutional. All right, then. So can I go to somebody else's page and get the same thing? Can you? I'm not saying you can't. Can anybody think of someone right now or on their page, past, present, or future, right now at a conference that's not even giving you, all right, man, if you want to do it, you got to get up and you got to want it. The law of attraction says, because that's not what I'm doing. I can. If a question comes up, I will. But how about we actually just talk about the practical steps to getting this money? Another 10. So I'm at an 8.5, 10, 10, 10. I should do this conference. I should make this post. So if I made it public, it would go viral or have the opportunity to go viral. Everybody following that? Do you think, let me ask you a different question. In the last 7 days, have y'all thought about posting in that manner? There you go. There you go. Get it? I only post things as I ask myself these Vren qualifications. Before, if you never met me, would any of you have ever heard of Vren? Rare again. Get it? Value, rare, in the middle. That's the whole Vren. It's 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Got it? All right. Now, what I am going to do is we have a guest. Yes. You know what? I'm tired of hearing rap. Yeah. Let me. What you got? What you got, DJ?
Hey. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Hello? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay, look. It's time for us to have a conversation. You need a change, and I know the exact change for you. Plant Better University. It's the best route for you to go to get your daily motivation, daily education, and your daily information on how to build a better you. So come out. Sign up. Let's get started. Again, it's time for a better you. Don't you agree?